Inside this video right here, I'm going to be talking about EMT versus CNA. If you're looking into becoming either an EMT or a CNA, maybe you're looking for that healthcare experience, whatever it is, we're going to dive into it. Here we go. I want to help decrease failure rates for NREMT, for EMT school, for paramedic school. Watch these videos, watch this content, and believe me, you will start to understand EMS medicine. Anybody out there that wants to serve their community as an EMT or a paramedic should be able to do that, and I'm here as the paramedic coach to help you achieve that. Back at you with a new video, and today we're talking about EMT versus CNA. Do me a favor real quick before we start. Tap that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Also be sure to hit the like button so more people like you that are looking for this topic can see it. But if you don't hit the like button, then nobody sees it. So thank you for doing that, I appreciate it. But first I want you to know, there's no make or break here, okay? The great thing about these positions is they're both entry-level positions, okay? And a lot of the times, I'll give you an example. When I went to EMT school, 2 weeks in, I said I just fell in love with it and I knew I loved it. But same thing in both things. Usually the schooling will give you an opportunity to kind of test the waters for a week or two. Not always, but usually. And then you can say, okay, I like it, I don't like it. Okay, so don't put too much pressure on yourself. Okay, it's entry-level positions here, okay? So that's number one. Now we've taken the pressure off. Let's talk about some differences. Well, as you're working as an EMT, it could be non-emergent transport, could be 911, it could be an ER tech position, right? It could be as a medical assistant position. CNA, for the most part, obviously you're working alongside a nursing team. The most popular place, obviously, for a CNA is going to be in nursing homes, but also helping patients in their home, private duty CNAs as well. And that can be, for a lot of people that like that lifestyle, that could be very lucrative for you as well. So you might want to check out that as well. There's both good opportunities in both, but they are both entry level, okay? Now, maybe you're watching this video for healthcare experience. My recommendation to you is to become an EMT over CNA, and I'm going to explain why. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree with me on this. I recommend you become an EMT because there are going to be a lot of moments as an EMT where you're going to have the role of being in charge of patient care. Now here's an example. When I was a volunteer EMT, there were sometimes the paramedic who's a high level of care wasn't available, couldn't show up. You're managing a critical scene, a critical patient. You have a very high degree level of responsibility, right? You're getting into new areas, new locations, new patients, critically thinking all the time. One of the best ways, I believe, to gain healthcare experience is out on the road as an EMT. And I can just say from one of my friends who've gone on to PA school or med school, they were great EMTs and it helped them a lot and it shaped their assessment skills. So if that is you, that is what I recommend. I've never been a CNA. I've only interacted with them. I've been an EMT and I've been a paramedic. So obviously it's a little biased, full disclosure, but it's my recommendation to you, seeing what I saw out in the field. I believe this one fact is the biggest difference between EMT and CNA, and really will ultimately probably be the biggest factor on where you end up going. Here it is. EMTs, when we are with our patients, let's say on a 911 call, we may see them for 10, 20, 30 minutes. A CNA may spend all shift with one patient. A CNA may spend all shift with the same patients. They may deal with the same patients every day and every week. Where an EMT is seeing a variety of patients all the time, but we're not seeing them for that long. So the question becomes, are you the kind of person that wants to maybe build a long-term relationship with a patient? And whatever that means to you, and I'm not in your shoes, but whatever that means to you, but that's what you're going to have as a CNA, more of a long-term relationship with your patients. Because whether it's a nursing home or private duty, that's what you're going to be building. On the other side, as an EMT, we're not building relationships with our patients for very long. were like a lasting memory in their brains as they go off into the ER. And finally, if you're one of these 3 people, if you're getting ready for EMT, advanced EMT or paramedic school, or maybe right now you are struggling in school trying to understand the concepts, or maybe you're getting ready for national registry boards. If you're one of those 3 people, click Learn More in the description and get access to my prep course. I've taken all of my greatest videos and information and placed it in a video vault. You get access to over 180 plus videos. I'm talking about prescription meds, all the EMS meds, on-the-job tips for every level, national registry prep for every level, school concepts, the main concepts of each level of school at every level. Check it out down below. Click Learn More. And my friends, I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I'll see you next time.
Like everything that you were saying was just connecting all these links inside my brain, and I just knew right then and there, I have to have this program. I have to have all the information that he's willing to give. I need all of it.
I went through it. I spent the time and money in other areas, and I'm just going to let you guys know that this was everything I was searching for the whole time. The first couple of videos I watched, when I noticed it, I just immediately started connecting dots on some of these things I didn't have grasp.
Went on there, then I continued reviewing, and I did it for about a month, and it helped a lot. Like I said, even after school, and I took that test one time, and I passed it.
Your particular program, you have your students engaging, and you have your students discussing, and you have your students actually using your products. And I'm seeing time and time again students that are coming in and announcing their new certification with National Registry.
Results, obviously passing the exam, doing it pretty quickly, 70 questions in about an hour.
Well, you definitely are like how your videos are. Like, I wasn't sure how it was going to be, but you are how your videos are. So that was awesome.
So people who are getting ready for paramedic school, or if you're getting ready to go in the Navy as a corpsman or as an Army medic, you got to prepare yourself. Evan, I know you got a program that helps people prepare that way. So bottom line is, guys, you don't ever want to hear something for the first time with a bunch of other students. So if you're in a competitive learning environment, you don't want to hear about AFib for the first time where everybody else, you want to have an understanding of it before you walk in the room.
From 120 questions, passing 2 sections, near passing 1, and then I think 2 below passing, 2 70 questions passing completely.
$7,000 for school plus everything else that you put into it, all the time, and all the time off work and family and everything. It's to see people fail and fail and fail and then just quit, which I know a couple of people who have. I tend to say, it doesn't hurt to have somebody right there to talk to, send a question.
Anytime I get the chance, I would gladly offer or advise them to sign up for you and your paramedic coach. It's truly helpful and amazing at what you do.
I want to help decrease failure rates for NREMT, for EMT school, for paramedic school. Watch these videos, watch this content, and believe me, you will start to understand EMS medicine. Anybody out there that wants to serve their community as an EMT or a paramedic should be able to do that, and I'm here as a paramedic coach to help you achieve that.